Live from the TD Garden in the chilly press box on level 9, where BC and BU are about to get on the ice again for a 250th time in the 58th annual Beanpot Final. I'm Tim Rosenthal, aka Rosie. Here's Kevin Edelson. Biz Jacobs is shooting video, and going to talk a little bit about this game. Kevin, you did a preview on the game. Just general thoughts.
Well, I think first off, this is going to be an exciting game. This is the game everyone wants, and I think you're going to see some high scoring tonight. I said 3-2 in my prediction, but quite frankly, this could be a 4-3, 5-4 game. We saw them a couple of years ago play a high-scoring game, and these lines are even better than a couple of years ago. So you're going to see a lot of scoring. The top line for BC, Joe Whitten in the left wing, Brian Gibbons centering that line, Cam Atkinson on the right wing. They're going to be a point-producing line tonight, and I really like the line tonight for BU of Ross Gaudette, Joe Pereira, and centering that line, the stud Nick Menino. Those are three guys that mesh really well together, grind it up in the corners, and have some natural scoring ability. And I think they're going to be two lines to watch out for tonight.
I mean, in the past, we've seen so many unpredictable outcomes with this game. It could be defensively when they're both offensive powers, like a few years ago when John Hughes was a freshman. Do you see, I know with the final score you said 3-2 tonight, do you see a similar outcome where it could be a goaltender stalemate?
I think so. I think with two goaltenders like Muse and Milan, both have national championships under their belt, both have Beanpot titles under their belt. They have the experience that goaltenders need in this type of game, so I think you could see a goaltender steal the show tonight. I think it's more important for both goaltenders to have a good first period than, say, a good third period, because the more momentum you get, the easier the saves become towards the end of that game. I think if they struggle early on, those big saves in a tie game come in the third period might come a little more difficult to those guys.
Okay, my fault. Maybe it wasn't 2-1, it's actually 4-3, but they both made over 30 saves that game. But anyway, today, defensively, we talked about Muse, we talked about Milan. How you see BC's defense now healthy, and how you see BU's defense, which is now healthy finally, measuring up to these high-powered offenses.
Absolutely. I think Colby Cohen is going to play tonight. He's had a lower body injury, but I heard someone mention that Colby's going to play, so unless I heard wrong, he might be in the lineup tonight. That's going to be huge for BU. Though Jack Parker, the head coach, said that he really liked the performances from his upperclassmen defensemen, namely Everett Greiba, a senior, Kevin Shattenkirk, the junior captain, and a sophomore who he plays like an upperclassman, gold medalist in the World Junior Championships, David Warsausis. Those three guys are going to be huge tonight. Even with Cohen not at 100%, I can't imagine he's going to be at 100% anyway. For BC, interesting move tonight. I'm not sure if Malcolm Lyles is hurt or not, but Patrick Albert will be making the start for Coach Jerry York as the sixth defenseman. Malcolm Lyles has been playing as the sixth defenseman as Patrick Way still nurses an injury he had back in Denver. Tommy Cross back in the lineup. He played against UMass on Friday night. That's going to be important for the Eagles as they get another sophomore in the lineup. They only have Carl Sneap, the only upperclassman on that defensive side, so you want to see a guy like Tommy Cross who has a little bit of Beanpot experience, Beanpot final experience, notwithstanding. He doesn't have any of that, but I think certainly it'll be interesting to see how he reacts and how he's coming off that knee injury he suffered in a game against Maine in January.
Is there anyone under the radar who you see who could be a hero tonight? We've seen it in years past.
I mean, I love guys like Ross Gaudette for BU. He's been scoring a bunch lately. He's a guy that goes under the radar. He's really a guy that doesn't dress at all, didn't dress at all last year. Coming into this season, wasn't a whole lot expected from him, but he's really played very well. And for BC, I think you got to go to that top line tonight. I think a guy like Cam Atkinson, a freshman, could be that hero that BC is looking for.
You said 3-2 BU, I say 4-3 BU, a little high scoring. We don't know what to expect here, but we know it's going to be a good one. For Kevin Edelson, Biz Jacobs, and myself, we'll bring you the coverage. Stay tuned.